So you said to yourself, you want to start a blog. Just you're not sure where to start, right? How do you put all the pieces together? You want to get your voice out there. You are interested in several different things, or you have one main passion and you just want to talk about it. All right. So you're not alone. There's lots of people that are just like you and starting blogs every day and seeing a lot of success. So know that you're not alone and congratulations on wanting to be heard. I'm Dejan from asideofchange.com, and we have a blog that's dedicated to helping entrepreneurs and business owners and really anybody who's just really excited about spreading their passion. So we give tools and tips and resources to help people really grow their business, learn how to connect with their audience, learn how to start blogging, and all types of other great informative stuff. So check us out on asideofchange.com. Now, back to you. So, you want to start this blog. Do you know what you want to start a blog about? Some people, come to this point and they're like, oh, like, I don't know. I have a lot to say. I have an opinion. I just want to get it out there. Other people are doing it. Well, that's awesome. That's a great reason to do it. But I would say, hone in and figure out, what's the one thing that I know more about than anybody else, right? Or, what's the one interest that I have that I really think other people need to know about? Can I start a blog off of this? Right? So I think when you start diving in and asking yourself some questions, you may come to some really, good answers and may get to some places that you hadn't even considered before. So think about your past experiences. What have you been through that maybe you can, help somebody else through? Maybe you have a lot of tips and a lot of pointers and a lot of resources that people would find value in. So starting a blog could be a really great extension of yourself and a really great way to help people dealing with something that you've been through before. Do you have a particular skill or talent that you want people to know about, either so that you can, get attention based on that? Maybe you need to get hired based on it. Maybe you're an artist and you have, an artistic talent that you really need to get out there. You want people to see your portfolio. You want people to hire you for commissions. You want to be employed by, various people that are looking for your artistic skills, right? Having a blog is a great way to get that stuff out there. All right. So think about it as it relates to your life, but I definitely think it's a great way to go so you're on the right track if you've made it this far and you're watching this video, okay? Now, let's jump into the people that are wanting to start a blog because they already have a business, right? So maybe you have a business that is a brick and mortar retail store or, a place that you actually walk into the doors. Having a blog is an awesome way to, start showing up on these on local market searches. You should not be getting lost in the crowd in your local market. All right. So starting a blog is a great way to tell the community what you're doing. Give people your hours of operation and just let people know why they should be excited about you and your business. So you can update people on events, on sales, on different promotions, whatever it is that's interesting about your business or whatever it is that you need to get out there, let people know about it through your blog. All right. So that is that's key for somebody that has a brick and mortar business. And then naturally, if you have something that you do that's online, or if you have a business maybe in direct sales, or you're primarily using Facebook or social media as a way to get your information out there, consider having a blog. All right. A blog is basically considered your home. It's a place where your business can live. It can have, your voice solely, and it's something that you own. So unlike other pieces of social media like Facebook or, that's not yours, that's Facebook's, right? So consider having a blog again where you can, talk about things related to, maybe whatever it is that you sell. It's not that it has to become a really super heavy sales push, but it could be a great place for you to just vocalize, things that are related to the products that you sell. So if you, for instance, represent a weight loss product and, you're really excited about that, you're probably involved with that because you're interested in fitness and healthcare as a whole, right? So talk about those things on your blog. Maybe that's a chance to give people statistics that they, would be shocked by and surprised by. Give people, health statistics. give them tips on, eating habits and ways that they can encourage, people in their family to get on a healthy eating lifestyle kick, or ways that they can, change their habits in just a short amount of time. So again, I'm just throwing things out there, but if you're already associated with a business and you're primarily focusing that on or driving that through Facebook and other, social media outlets, consider adding a blog as like your number one place to talk about whatever it is that you do. And totally use all of those other pieces of social media, to spread your blog content. So that's definitely the way to go. All right. So when you're thinking about starting a blog, there's a lot of questions that you may ask yourself, like, where do I start and what's the best blogging platform to use, Because there's a lot of them out there, and there's a lot of people that have great features, right? So what's going to be the best one for you? I would say that you want to start with something that's going to already have a system in place, all right? You're going to want to start with a blogging system or a blogging platform that is designed to help you succeed, all right? It already has the ability for you to share with your social networks. It's already optimized for you to, pull people into a mailing list, an email list, pull people into, finding out more information about you and your services through just giving you their email address, right? That's what I mean by a mailing list, all right? So you want to team up with sites that, again, are going to have all the support out there for you, and they're already going to have the things built into their site that are going to help you, rise above the competition, help you rank on search engines, and really help you get found. So those are some of the things that you want to look for when you're, going to be starting a blog. All right. So if you want more information on any of the things that we just talked about, check us out at asideofchange.com, or you can just hit the link right down below and ask us some questions. We have lots of blog articles on starting a blog, how to get started, and, really all the how-tos and how to connect the dots. All right. So we'd love to hear from you. We look forward to checking out your content and finding, what you've decided to blog about. So I'm excited for you and can't wait to hopefully look for your hello on our blog. So talk to you guys soon, and hopefully you found that helpful.